John 14 verse 15 KJV, "If you love me, keep my commandments." Christ is an example of a righteous character formed by obedience to the law of God, which is holy, just, and good, a transcript of the divine perfection. "I have kept my Father's commandments, and abide in his love." John 15 verse 10. "For I do always those things that please him." John 8 verse 29. The life of Christ was a perfect fulfillment of every precept of the law of love. It is our example of obedience and service. Therefore, the followers of Christ are to become like him. By the grace of God, to form characters in harmony with the principles of his holy law. Christ reveals in his teachings the extensive principles of the law upon the heart. He expounded every precept and exhibited every demand in his example. Thus one who knows the truth as it is in the law, knows the truth as it is in Jesus. Moreover, if through faith in Christ one renders obedience to the commandments of God, one's life is hid with Christ in God. We do know that we know Jesus Christ the righteous, if we keep his commandments. He that saith, I know him, and keepeth not his commandments, is a liar, and the truth is not in him. But whoso keepeth his word, in him verily is the love of God perfected. Hereby know we that we are in him. 1 John 2 verses 3 through 5. God alone can renew the heart. It is God which worketh in you both to will and to do of his good pleasure. Nevertheless, we are bidden, work out your own salvation. Philippians 2 verses 13 and 12. I delight to do thy will, O my God. Yea, thy law is within my heart. Psalm 40 verse 8. That is what Jesus said before coming to earth. Moreover, just before his ascension to heaven he declared, I have kept my Father's commandments, and abide in his love. Therefore, he that saith he abideth in him ought himself also so to walk, even as he walked. 1 John 2 verse 8. Because Christ also suffered for us, leaving us an example, that ye should follow his steps. 1 Peter 2 verse 21. He abides in our heart by faith and changes them by his Spirit. We are to maintain this connection with Christ by faith and continual surrender of our will to him. Thus he will work in us to will and to do according to his good pleasure. So one may say, the life which I now live in the flesh I live by the faith of the Son of God, who loved me, and gave himself for me. Galatians 2 verse 20. Furthermore, it is not ye that speak, but the Spirit of your Father which speaketh in you. Matthew 10 verse 20. Then with Christ working in us, we'll manifest the same Spirit and do the same good works of righteousness and obedience. In conclusion, those who love God with all the heart will love all his commandments also. The sanctified heart is in harmony with the precepts of God's law, for they are holy, just, and good. Christ saves us not in sin, but from sin. Therefore, those who love him will show their love by obedience. He that hath my commandments, and keepeth them, he it is that loveth me. And he that loveth me shall be loved of my Father, and I will love him, and will manifest myself to him. John 14 verse 21. Moreover, if a man love me, he will keep my words, and my Father will love him, and we will come unto him, and make our abode with him. John 14 verse 23. Related verses. Deuteronomy 11 verse 13. And it shall come to pass, if ye shall hearken diligently unto my commandments which I command you this day, to love the Lord your God, and to serve him with all your heart and with all your soul. 1 John 5 verse 3. For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous. Isaiah 42 verse 21. The Lord is well pleased for his righteousness' sake, he will magnify the law, and make it honorable. Thank you for listening. For more, visit us at upliftingchrist.net.